Washington, D.C. is completely ignoring the invasion happening at our border. There has been over 10,000 people invade Eagle Pass in the last 24 hours. This is unprecedented. Our country is under attack. And who is leading the attack, Charlie, is the Mexican cartels. And so I'm announcing on your show that I would like to get Washington to realize who our real enemy is to the American people, who's responsible for 300 Americans dying every single day from fentanyl, who's responsible for a multi-billion-dollar human trafficking and drug trafficking industry that directly affects the United States of America. And that is the Mexican cartels, not the Mexican government, not the Mexican people. So I am currently drafting a declaration of war against the Mexican cartels.
A declaration of war. Okay, just a real quick history lesson here. The last time the U.S. Congress actually issued a declaration of war, December 7th or December 8th, 1941, after Pearl Harbor. So not going to happen. But the fact that she's wanting to actually have this issue to keep raising it up to a higher level, implies that maybe they want to have, something less than a declaration, is a congressional authorization or something to be able to do this. And again, you hear her using those very militaristic invasion terms, and we're being invaded at the border, and there's like we're being overrun, and all this, meaning that we need to have the military go in and do it. There's a lot more important things that can be done to try and alleviate this problem at the point of the use, not at the point of coming in. You're just not going to. A country as big as ours, with the thousands of miles of border, both in ports and in the north and south on the land borders, you're never, ever, ever. I don't care if you use all of our military and bring them all home from abroad and just put a ring around the country. You're never going to stop that stuff. You're never going to, because it's going to continue to do it. You even shut down situations going on in Mexico. Let's say that hypothetically, you were able to literally shut down the cartels. It's never going to happen. The Mexican government's been trying to do it, for many decades without success. So the idea that we could do it from external with some pinpoint strikes is ludicrous on the face of it. But for the moment, just hypothetically, let's say that you did. Now, what do you think the chances are that no one else in the world is going to pick up that slack, and that they're going to start producing fentanyl from somewhere else to supply the demand? Because as long as there's a demand for illegal drugs in the United States, there will be a supply. So the issue is not try to go to the one country in Mexico, this massive land area down there, and go into another country's territory and try to somehow stop it, or even to try and physically stop everything from coming from the border, which is physically impossible. What we need to try to do is focus on the demand part of it. What can we do to try to lower the use and the desire to have illegal drugs in the United States? And of course, that is a mammoth problem. And certainly there are no easy solutions. And it's something that's going to take a lot of effort by a lot of people. But at least you have some shot at success there, because then it doesn't matter where it's coming from. It only matters the user. And if we can somehow start to eat into that to address the reasons why we have so much problems with people wanting illegal drugs, then you have a shot at reducing some of that.